Bringing you the flavor of the Midlands. Live from Columbia, this is Soda City Live.
Well, welcome back to Soda City Live. Forget dinner in a movie. How about a more interactive way to eat and be entertained? Well, this weekend, you can take your friends or a date to a murder mystery dinner where you can experience a live whodunit. Joining me with more today is executive producer and the owner of the Dinner Detective, Whitney Axley Andrews. Whitney is joining us from Charlotte, North Carolina. So glad to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It is such a pleasure to have you. So I'm just curious to know, what is it like for you to experience this like theatrical dinner?
So I did not develop the Dinner Detective. It actually started in 2004 in Los Angeles. And I came on board about 2005, and I had just moved out to Los Angeles. It was my first gig, and I loved it. And I was with the show for about 4.5 years until I moved back east. And then the franchisor started to sell franchises. And then we bought in about 2014, and we have ourselves grown. There's over 90 locations in the country. But we own and operate 18 of them. So it is a lot of fun, and it's unlike anything I've been experienced with. And the reason why I'm so passionate about it as an owner, I used to be an actor, is I love the concept. It is very different. So you kind of think of a stereotypical murder mystery where people come out and they're in themes and their costumes and they have accents, and it's very put on. This is very different from this. This is a true crime experience unlike anything else. So it is like Clue, the game, meets Saturday Night Live. Put those together, and that's kind of what you get to experience. We are an improv-based show, so we are very fast-paced, high-energy, exciting, comedic show, unlike any other murder mystery I've ever seen out there. So it is a very different experience and so much fun.
It sounds like it's fun. Now, I have a question. Now, I know it's a murder mystery dinner, but is there actually dinner? Do you actually get to eat?
Yeah. There's one thing you'll know about me is I like to eat. So yes, absolutely. So you get a 3 or 4 course dinner, and you get to watch the show, and you get those together. So it's a really nice combination. It's so much fun, and everybody, has their tummies full, but they're laughing, and it just is a great evening for all age.
And as an actress, like how do actors and actresses prepare for something like this?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we reach out and do auditions locally for actors that are in that area. And improv is a very special skill. It is a skill that is different from acting. So we kind of find the best in the area and we bring them to the show. Now, an improv artist is somebody who needs to be flexible. They need to interact with the crowd, and that's something that we're really, really good at. It is constant interaction. It is theater in the round. And if you're not familiar with what that term is, the show goes on around the tables. There is no stage. And so the actors are trained to work with the crowd. Whatever they give them, they have something to give back, and it's a very interactive, immersive experience.
Now, let me ask you this. Are some of the actors placed, will attendees know who the actors are? Or is that a part of the experience?
That's a good question, too. I don't want to give too much away, but there are tons of surprises.
Ooh.
And some of the actors may or may not be as a guest.
Ooh, I love it. So that adds more mystery to the mystery dinner. Who done it and who is it? Who is an actor? Who is not? What is one of your favorite parts of these dinner detective mysteries?
Oh, I love that our show is never the same twice. It is inherently different each time. Yes, we do have a script. It's a structure. It's a skeleton script. So we do have something that we do follow. But we have new actors each show. We have new audience members each show. The vibe is different. The comedy is different. The time of what's going on around us is different that we, pull from. And you'll never see 2 shows that are exactly the same. And it is just hysterical. I have been doing this for so long. I can't even tell you how many years. And I still belly laugh every time I go. And it's just so much fun. And one thing that I love about it, it's very different. You can't find anything else like it.
I love that. Now, one more question. We are going to be wrapping up soon. I want to kind of understand what this experience is like when you're walking in. So you come in, do you just come and sit and then you eat and you kind of interact and then the game begins, or does it begin when you come in the door?
Yeah, the moment you step foot in the hotel, it starts. You
Wow.
may not realize it, but it does. So what happens is you'll get in line and check in with our co-host. You'll make a name tag. These are alias name tags. This is anybody you want to be that night, but you want to make it up and have fun with it. So then you put on your alias name tag, you go into your table and you sit down. You are one of 9 or 8 other table mates that you're going to meet, and you're going to make new friends. And some people continue this friendship past the show. It's really fun to watch. Then the host will introduce the show, and they'll kind of tell you what to expect, what to look for, what to do. You'll get up, you'll mingle, you have an interrogation session where you get the chance to talk to everybody, and then you'll sit down, and then there's some surprises that come, and the show is pretty underway at that point. But it's never completely clear as to which direction you're going. And it is a very challenging mystery. It is not easy. You have to be paying attention. You have to read the clues and take notes. But all the while, you're having a great time.
Well, this sounds so interesting. And about how long is this? Is it like an hour, 2 hours?
Oh, no.
Whoa.
From beginning to end is about 3 hours
Wow.
with food included. Yeah.
This weekend at the Cambria Hotel downtown in Columbia on Lady Street. Again, Saturday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The tickets are about $59.99, about $60. And we'll have all of these details on our website, SodaCityLive.com. Whitney, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing these awesome details.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really honored to be here.
Such a pleasure. Well, we'll have all these details on our website, SodaCityLive.com. Be sure to stick with us. We have much more coming up after the break.